What's up, guys? Got another Draftkings video here today. It's going to be on the UFC card, obviously, UFC 201, LAWLER versus WOODLEY. So I'm going to go ahead and be giving you guys one of my lineups that I'll be using on Draftkings, of course. And yeah, I'm going to try to tell you why I picked these fighters and why I think the lineup will do well. So let's scroll down here. I'm scrolling down here on my lineups, trying to figure out which one seems pretty good. Alright, let me give you guys this one. This one I think is very solid, and I think it will do well. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my first fighter. I'm going to start with Francisco Rivera. So he's fighting against Erik Perez. Both these guys are actually valued the exact same price. So if you like Perez more than Rivera, you know, just go ahead and switch him out. Reason I'm picking Rivera here is because I think he's going to be the better fighter on the feet. Has good takedown defense, you know, throws a lot of punches, has power in his hands. Perez is a decent striker, more technical. He's becoming a great takedown artist. I really see that he likes using takedowns in his game, you know, to implement his grappling. You know, he's good on the ground, he's good on the feet, but I just think Rivera here, you know, coming off that last loss to Pickett, in which I actually thought, you know, Rivera won the fight, I just think Rivera here should be able to get this done. And even though I kind of see this fight kind of going to decision, you know, it's GPP, you know, this is going to be a GPP lineup, and, you know, there's a chance maybe Rivera catches him with a really clean shot and, you know, finishes him, you know, by knockout or TKO. So I got Rivera here, guys, and that's, you know, one of the guys I'm picking for right now. So that's my starting fighter. Let's go ahead and move on to my next. It's going to be, let's go ahead and go with Robbie Lawler. So I just think overall, Lawler here has 5 rounds to work with. I think Woodley will be a little bit dangerous in the first and second round, but after that it's going to be all Lawler. I don't think Woodley has the gas tank to really just you know, continue like in a war with Lawler. I think Woodley has to take him out. If he wants to win this fight, I think Woodley needs to take him out right away in the first or second round, hit him with that big right hand, wobble him, and actually finish him, because we all know here that Lawler gets wobbled a lot in his fights, but he does not get finished. It's hard to put this guy away. You know, he keeps on coming. He's like a zombie, like I was saying in my prediction video. And if you guys haven't checked any of my prediction videos out on the fights, check them out on my my YouTube channel. This should be right below this video. You know, I've done videos on the main card, FS2 prelims, and the Fight Pass prelims, so you guys can check those out. But yeah, I think overall Lawler will win this fight, and I think he gets a finish. And if not, if it goes to decision, he's still going to land a shit ton of strikes. This guy lands a lot of punches in his fights. You know, I see well over 100 significant strikes here in this fight. Woodley does have some good striking defense, but I think Lawler here is going to, you know, he's going to negate that. He's going to just keep moving forward, be aggressive. Lawler, you know, I would say Woodley has a little bit of the power advantage, but that's only going to be in the first and second round. You know, Woodley's the more explosive fighter, but I think overall the better striker here is Lawler. Lawler has takedown defense to keep the fight on the feet. You know, overall I just see Lawler really winning this fight. Hopefully he hasn't taken so much damage that, you know, Woodley is able to finish him, because obviously I got Lawler winning this fight. But you know what, I wouldn't be super surprised if Woodley does put away Lawler, you know, in the first or second round. So yeah, guys, overall I'm going with Lawler here, and I think he should score a lot of points on DraftKings. So moving on to my next pick, I'm gonna go ahead and pick with a popular pick here on DraftKings for this week, Matt Brown. He's fighting against Jake Ellenberger. Matt Brown, this guy is all about, you know, all about damaging you, all about strike output. He's fighting against Ellenberger here, who has not looked too good recently. You know, he's coming off, I think he has 2 losses in a row right now, or maybe 3. His last loss was to Safadine, who's a, you know, a technical striker. He got outpointed in this fight. This fight's not going to go like that. Matt Brown's going to be very aggressive. He's going to be putting the pressure on Ellenberger, and if Ellenberger does not respond back, I just see Matt Brown really just taking advantage here and just continuing like an onslaught of strikes, you know, on Ellenberger. Ellenberger's training at a better camp now at Kings MMA, so I expect him to kind of look a little bit sharper on the feet, and, you know, possibly, you know, kind of do like a game plan and try to get Matt Brown down. But you know what, I'm just not super confident with Ellenberger here, so I got to go with Matt Brown, guys. And you know, I kind of wanted to get Ellenberger here. You know, I kind of wanted to pick him because he's a big underdog, but I just got to side with Matt Brown, guys. This guy on GBP, this guy's gonna land a lot of strikes. He goes for the finish. You know, he has, you know, finishes in his record, man. This guy's aggressive, like I said, throws a lot of strikes, and if he doesn't get a finish, you know, I'm gonna be kind of surprised because Ellenberger does get finished in his fights very recently now. So I got Matt Brown here winning by decision. I mean, not by decision, by second round knockout, guys. So that's gonna be my pick for that. Also forgot to mention on the Lawler fight, I think Lawler will finish him in the 4th round. Moving on to my next fighter here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Where's she at? I'm gonna go ahead and pick Karolina Kowalkiewicz. So she's very low priced at 8,600. She's gonna fight Rose here, who's a good fighter. You know, she's well rounded, but I think Karolina here has the better striking, really good takedown defense, and you know, throws a lot of volume with her striking. You know, she throws a lot of output out there. You know, with her striking, throws a shit ton of volume with her punches, like I'm saying. And I think namajunas here did not look too good against Perez, who is a little bit, not, I won't say super similar to Karolina, but you know, Perez is a shorter fighter, short reach, and she was still able to land clean shots in namajunas. And Perez does throw a lot of volume also, but I think Karolina here throws a lot more volume and is way better, and she's obviously longer, so she should be able to get her strikes more off than Perez did. So I really see Karolina here just beating up Rose on the feet. If Rose tries to stick to the ground, like I said, Karolina has that great takedown defense, and even if she does get on the ground for a bit, Karolina seems to have good defense on the ground, and she will probably work her way back up and continue the fight on the feet, because I really don't see here namajunas outstriking Karolina. You know, I don't see that at all. I think if Rose wants to win this fight, she needs to get the fight to the ground, but it's going to be hard. So for that, I got Karolina here, guys, and I think she's going to win this fight by decision. The reason I'm picking her on GP, and you know, I think the fight goes to decision, is, well, obviously it's MMA. You know, she could get a finish, but also she just throws so much volume. As you can see, her points per game, 72 average. She just throws so much significant strikes. So if she throws a lot of strikes and she wins, that's going to be a nice amount of points. And if she actually loses this fight, I still see her at least getting 30 through 40 points. But yeah, I really see her winning this fight, and I'm very confident in that. So for my last pick here, guys, I'm going with another finisher, Krylov here, Nikita Krylov. So this guy's fighting against Ed Herman, a guy who's been finished before in the 1st and 2nd rounds by knockout or submission. He's coming off a win right now, but before that he lost to Derek Brunson, who has good power in his hands. Krylov here is the better striker, improving takedown defense. His ground game is really good. You know, his submissions. This guy is just all finishes also, guys. Krylov has never won a fight by decision, man. This guy's a scary guy in the 1st and 2nd rounds. That's where he puts you away, guys. Krylov is very aggressive. He comes forward. He is a bit wild, but I think, you know, I don't think Herman here will get him down to the ground like super easily. And if he does, he has the submission game of Krylov here, you know, to deal with. So I think overall Krylov here will keep the fight on the feet, and I think in the 1st round, I think Krylov here will get a 1st round knockout, guys. I think Krylov here, if he could keep it on the feet, will easily win this fight. So I got to go with Krylov here, guys. This guy's all wins by finish. He's very inexpensive, only 10,200. That's really good value right there, I think. So yeah, I think he gets a finisher, guys. So Krylov here to win with 1st round knockout. Also, he's the bigger fighter here, so, and he's fought as high as heavyweight. So I gotta side with Krylov here, man. This guy's looking good right now. So these are my picks, guys. Rivera, like I said, I think he gets this win, but you know, wouldn't be surprised if he gets a finish also. Lawler, I think he gets a finish. I think he wins. I think Matt Brown wins, gets a finish. I think Karolina here wins. Probably doesn't get a finish, but will land a lot of strikes. She's a great value at 8,600. And Krylov, I think he gets a win and a finish. All right, guys. So that's it for my lineup. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't joined Draftkings, join now in the link below. And yeah, guys, enjoy the fights and catch you on the next video.